Want to make more money? You're at the right place. Welcome back to Finance Friday. My name is Nan and I'm the content creator behind Mompreneur Life, where I express opinions about lifestyle products, talk about making money online, and share life as a mommy entrepreneur. In today's video, you're going to find a list of passive income ideas, both traditional and non-traditional, and also learn about which ones I and my family have tried and the benefits and issues that we've ran into with each one. If you're ready to start passive income projects and make some money, then stick around. Before we start, and if you already know this, then please bear with me, it's important to know what passive income is and is not. Now, the stigma about passive income is that it's completely passive, as in 100% hands-off. Well, it's not. It's actually a lot of work, especially upfront, and sometimes a lot of money upfront as well. Also, many times you have to continue to put money and effort towards it. And really, we should say quote unquote passive. It takes a while to break even and you have to keep working on it to make a profit. Also, sometimes things just don't work out. Like with any investment, there's a possibility to fail and you have to accept that. But if this is something that you truly want, I know it's what I want. With hard work, consistency, and some luck, there's money to be made. Let's talk about the traditional passive income streams first. Number one is dividend stock. Just in case you don't know what they are, dividend stocks are stocks from companies that pay you money just for purchasing their stocks. How much you get paid is dependent on several factors, including how many shares you own, what the company's payout ratio is, which could be different every year or every quarter because the ratio is calculated by dividing the dividend per share or earning per share by the company's annual net income. The reason why this is a great passive income idea is because these stocks are relatively safe. For example, Disney and Johnson & Johnson and ETFs, which is what I have. And these institutions are not just going to topple over. So they're much better to invest in for the long term, which is the disadvantage because they're going to take a long time to build up. Shares at these companies are expensive, and if you want to make a significant amount, you would have to continue to invest into them. But if you can continue for 20 or 30 years, then this might be worth it. Number two is options trading. I'm no expert, but I started about 10 years ago. It's not as passive as owning dividend stocks, but from my experience, I do make more. And of course, I've lost some too. But I do play it relatively safe because I trade ETFs. And I don't have fancy strategies, mostly just simple calls and puts. Just in case you don't know what trading options is, here is an example. Last week, I purchased 100 shares of stock ABC for $45 per share. So basically, I spent $4,500. And today, it's up a little at, say, $47 a share. And with the trend going up like that, I predict that by the end of the week, it's going to be at $50. So I signed a contract that says that if ABC reaches $50 per share by the end of the week, then I'd sell it. Also, within the contract, I know that at $50 per share, if I sell that at the end of the week, I'll get $2 per share. And fast forward, it's at the end of the week, ABC has reached up to $53. But in the end, I can only sell it for $50 per share because I've already signed the contract. And that's okay because I still made money. I made about $5 per share, and that's $500, plus $2 per share, and that's $200 for just signing the contract. Of course, in real life, it's not as simple as the example, but you get the idea. Of course, I don't always make money, but overall, I've had more gains than losses. Next is real estate. Now, this one is not just about me, it's something that my family does. And they're very traditional, they're long-term rentals, and it takes a long time and multiple properties to generate a good amount of income. Now, the downside to this is that it's like a business. You have to continue to tend to it. Each month, you have operational expenses that you have to save up for. You also want to save up for maintenance in the future. The recommended amount is always 50% of your income. And if you've taken out a mortgage, you also want to save up for 2 months of mortgage payments, just in case you couldn't find a tenant. But the benefit is you're building equity so you can borrow more. And of course, that benefits when you need to make other investments. But also, over time, you do make some income. My parents are retired and they've been living comfortably with rental income, and I'd love to follow in their footsteps. Now, let's talk about non-traditional passive income streams. All of them I'm quite passionate about because I've been building them for quite some years. First is blogging. I started my first blog in 2004. Another one, then another one. None of them did very well. Then in 2009, I built a fashion and beauty blog, and that went really well. In 2 years' time, I was able to get sponsorships and partnership opportunities. And that's what sparked the mompreneur journey of making money online and creating various income streams. From that blog came another blog and another one and another one. And that actually leads to the downside, which is too many ideas. At one time, I had about 10 blogs, and it became overwhelming. Since then, I've smartened up. I kept 2 that work the best, and they continue to provide a small income stream. Next is influencer marketing, and that's when you gain a lot of following on a social platform like TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, and you're able to advertise with various programs like sponsorships, partnerships, affiliate, and pay-per-click as well. How much you get paid really depends on how big of an influence you have. But I can assure you that the creator economy is just getting bigger and bigger. And even as a micro-influencer, buzzing 10,000 to 50,000 followings is what I have on several platforms. You can still create income streams. Next is vlogging, and that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. Like many vloggers, I started reviewing items and posting affiliate links and making money from commission. I've made very small amounts of money, but that's enough encouragement to keep me going. And when I do reach 4,000 watch hours, I'm going to apply for AdSense partnership. Of course, there are many other passive income ideas out there. For example, wrapping your car, like Carvertise, renting out your storage space, selling digital assets, and creating a class and teaching your skills. And of course, there are some that are out there that are not so passive but claim to be, like taking surveys, or delivering food with Uber Eats, or watching viral videos. Personally, I would not go for them because they don't sharpen my skills and they take a lot of time. But they may be something that works for you. And what about you? If you have other passive income ideas, feel free to leave them in a comment. And if you were looking for ideas that worked for a real person, then hopefully today's video helped you out. Next week's topic is going to be about creative ways to save money. And I'm looking forward to starting on that. Thank you for your time and see you next time.